guys, it's Amy from Stampin' with a Heart. I'm going to show you how to make a Pikachu today. I'm trying to get some of my stuff out of the way so you don't have to see my mess that I've been working on. I've been trying to get the website to actually allow me to record and you can understand my audio with what I'm doing. It's not been working out today, so we're going to try a quick little video again. I've done several different things today. I showed you how to watercolor on the new blog paper or on the new Ornate Garden DSP. This is, let's see, this is blends. The lighter yellow over here is watercolored and the purple is blends as well, if you want to take a look at that, the difference. But we'll do that another time. So I'm going to show you how to do Pikachus because Thursday is my grandson's birthday. And since we are self-quarantining, my daughter actually made the final call and said, look, I have to work. I have to still function in life. And what she's right, she does. She has all of these things to do and be a mom, and her husband's been out working as well and out of town. So she is it. And the kids are out of school, and Mamie wanted to be able to help them with school and do all this stuff. But after doing some research and finding out what medicines they're using for transplant patients with this coronavirus going around, I'm allergic to some of them, but I also emailed my transplant doctor. I just got back the email today from him, which, yeah, I know it's a little late, but, you know, better late than never. I called him and I actually emailed him and texted him. He texted me back today and said, look, minimize your exposure to anyone who's still going out and going to work and doing those things because you just can't take that risk. So she made the right call, finally making the decision. I hate it. I spent a lot of time in my shed crying because I want to be Mamie. I want to be playing with my grandkids. My granddaughter cried when we put chairs on one side of the fence and chairs on the other so we could actually talk and visit with social distancing. And she was like, but you're the only one who understands me. And I was like, yeah, baby, I get that, but we can still talk. It's not like I'm dying or anything. I'm still here. I'm just not able to come and give you a hug. So no more dinners with them. We are cooking and passing it over a fence. So I'm not sure that that's even good, but as long as we're doing the cooking and handing it over, it should be okay. So anyhow, I'm going to show you how to make a quick little Pokemon. I've done several different little Pokemon, guys. Here you go, little Poke guys. Pokemon, this is Pikachu in the Pokemon world. If you know anything about Pokemon, then you'll understand. So I'm going to flip the video down so that you can see what I'm doing, okay? Give me a second. Alright. Here's all my little Pokemon, guys. Flip them around so you can see. I've done 6. I'm going to do another one for you, so we'll have 7 for his cake. He only really needs 6. He'll be 6. It'll be fine. So you can see my various stages of porn stashes and the like. They look pretty bad. But what you're going to need is you're going to need this particular punch. This is a leaf punch. Emma, Create with Emma out of the UK, she did one where she used the owl punch and the fox builder punch. I don't have the fox builder punch, but I do have the owl punch right here. And if you're my downline watching, Lori, thinking of your mom today while I use my owl punch. I also am using a 1-inch circle punch. I have everything punched out for you. I'm going to put those down here, so if you need to see those. I have, let me get some of these extra pieces out. You're going to need 3 owl bodies, 1 circle, 4 portions of leaves. Now, if you're looking at the leaf punch, you're going to need this leaf right here. You're going to need 4 of those. You don't have to punch the whole thing out. And if you're looking at the owl punch, you will need this body part, 3 of those in Daffodil Delight. You'll need 1 set of these eyeballs in Poppy Parade is what I used. And these little teeny tiny black dots over here, we're doing those in basic black. And I think I've lost the dots, the little black dots. So I'll have to punch those again. Here's one. They're so small, they're getting caught on my sweater. So, and here's my 4 little things. And we've also got some crushed curry ink and a sponge, pick tool, glue and a Stampin' Right marker. Okay, so let's put this together. First thing you're going to do is you're going to cut out your feet. You also need some scissors. Cut out your feet. You're just going to cut off the bottom and then cut your feet apart, and we'll put them on the body later. But that's thing number one. So you're going to have two little feet, and we're going to put this little body part away. On this one, we're going to make this the body. We're going to cut it off, cut all the feet off. We don't need those extra feet. And we're also going to cut off the ears on this one. We're just going to come off these ears and round them out into the body. You're going to do this on both sides. And this is going to be our body. So we've got the body over here, and we've got the feet. Now this one, you can leave the ears on this one. We're going to take this circle, and we're going to glue it just like that, right over it. So we're going to take a little bit of our glue, put it on our circle, and we're just literally going to stick it on our owl face, just like that. You can see it a little better here. So that's how you're going to stick him on there. Okay? Now we're going to put our ears on. Now I leave some of these little tips on. You don't have to leave them very big for the ears. And you put a little bit of glue. And you're able to slide these in right here underneath. If you didn't put a lot of glue on your circle, it should just slide in there and cover up. Now I leave one Pokemon ear up and one down. I'm going to leave this one down since most of my other ones are up on that side. And you're going to do the same thing to the next ear. And if you want, you can put the glue on the back so it'll stick to the ear here. And then I'm just going to slide him in and leave him standing up. Just like that. So he'll look like that. Okay? Now you are going to cut these feet off. And you didn't even have to do that. You're going to cut this circle. Cut all the way around this circle. There you go. So you'll have a circle like that. Now I'm also going to put little dots where I want my cheeks to be with my glue. And I'm going to put my little circles. Now your circles are going to hang over your cheeks just a little bit because we're going to trim those off in a little while. We're going to let them set up a little bit. So I'm just going to leave the head sit right there. I'm going to take my body and I'm going to distress the bottom part of it. Again, I'm using crushed curry ink, and I'm going to just distress the bottom with some crushed curry on this Daffodil Delight, give it some dimension. Okay? And then I'm also going to take my other leaves that I have left. Now these I don't want to leave the stem on here. I'm going to round it off and leave it with no extra stem. You're just going to have the leaf. And then I'm going to take and actually put the color all around this leaf for the arm. And there's one. Let's do the other. And I have glue on my fingers so it's sticky everywhere. And we're going to put the ink on this one, and of course you'll get a little yellowed, and don't worry, you won't be jaundiced, just yellow inked. Alright, there we go. So, now what I'm going to do is also ink my edges of my face and my head. Right there, so that it gets nice and dark right there. And while this is still drying before I cut, I'm going to take my marker and I'm going to actually just color the tip of his ears so that he has that streak going down his ear like a true Pokemon character and a Pikcachu. There we go. And it's alright. I got it all over my desk. It's okay. It's a work desk. So there's his little ears on his head. Now we're going to go ahead and stick the body together. A little glue on the bottom of the body, or bottom of the head, and you can attach the body to it. Just like that. And then we're going to attach the feet. Now I do like to put a little bit of the color on the feet too. I just think it gives it a little additional added character. And with your feet, you're going to want to make sure that you put them off towards the side. You don't want any of that other yellow, just the little feet hanging out. And you want them off to the side because, you know, Pikachu walks with really wide feet. You're going to do the same thing to the other foot that you have cut out of the other ones. And we're going to put this one as well off to the side, just like that. So he's got little feet now. There you go. See him better that way. Now I'm going to put his ear, well, not his ears, his arms on. And you can put the little arms on however you want. Some of them I have made it look like he's standing on his side. Some of them I've made him look like he's in a pose. That's really up to you. So there we go. Now he's got his arms on. Now I'm going to go ahead and draw in his face. Now mind you, because I am doing this quickly and I'm not letting the glue dry in between, he's pretty sticky. So I did forget, I'm going to put dots where I want the eyes to go with my black marker so I can find them. And then I'm going to put a little dot of glue on each spot. I'm going to take my fine tip and I'm going to put my eyes in. And I need another one because I lost one with my sweater. So let me punch another eye here. Well, that didn't do it. There we go. We got another eye here. And we're going to put him right there. And I do have a white gel pen if you want to just go in and put a little look in his eye. And then we're going to take that black marker again. And I use the pen part. And I draw just a little line for his nose. And then little lines for his mouth. They can be bigger, they can be smaller, it's entirely up to you. They're supposed to go together, so there you go. And he looks like a porn stash as well. But there's your little Pokemon dude. That's how you make one. I hope this video came out well so that you can see it. I have several that I have made, and you know, they've come out cute. So I'm sure my grandson will love these. I'm going to put these on the back of popsicle sticks and we're going to stick them up in his cake. He has asked for a double chocolate cake. So that's what my young man is going to get. Thanks so much for stopping by.